Hello YouTube. I'd just like to do a quick video, or rather I'd like to redo a quick video on the Victorinox Spartan. I say redo, I posted this video once today already and got stomped on by the copyright monsters. Bit silly really. I understand I signed up to the terms and conditions, but really having a tune in the background, what difference does it really make? I'm not selling anything, so I'm not earning any money from it. You're not paying any money, whether the music's in the background or not. Worst case scenario is you might like the music in the background, ask me what it is, and then go and buy a copy. And then what would the copyright owners do? Anyway, rant over the Victorinox Spartan. Why am I mentioning such a well-known, heavily reviewed and popular knife? Simply because I think it is the most useful pocket knife stroke multi-tool of all, bar none. I've had this particular one for a number of years and it's not the first one I've owned. It's, as I say, it's very well known, so we won't go into too much detail, but the usual suspects are here. Can opener, bottle opener, screwdrivers, corkscrew on the back, 1-inch blade approximately, 2 1/4-inch blade. A lot of people will say, well, a basic Swiss Army knife should at least have a saw, and I can understand that, but I live and work in an urban environment and I don't really need to carry a saw. I mean, over the years there have been far more incidents where I've found myself in a social situation and having a corkscrew on me has been far more use than a saw. If I'm going out into the big blue room and I expect to need to saw any branches, I can take something else with me. The Victorinox Swiss tool has a very good saw, but I can't carry that because it has locking blades. So that's the first reason for mentioning the extremely good Victorinox Spartan. It's the fact that I think it's the most useful and most versatile pocket knife there is. Now, the second reason for mentioning this is that you might agree, but you might not be in a position to pay for a new one of these, and they're not expensive relatively speaking, even compared to other Swiss Army knives. They are at the lower end of the price range. Or you may not be willing to pay for a new pocket knife. So I'm going to suggest that you should have a look at this. It's a straight copy made by Clas Ohlson. I find Clas Ohlson to be an extremely useful shop. I don't have any affiliation with them, but there's lots of things in there that are quite handy. So as I say, it's a straight copy. The fit and finish is almost as good. The only problem is there's a small amount of blade play, whereas the Victorinox is rock solid. All the individual components are virtually identical. In fact, they are identical as far as you can see. The only noticeable difference is in the blade steel. And although it comes with quite a coarse grind, a little bit of tickling, and it's perfectly usable. And these only cost £4. So, given that it's a third of the price of the Victorinox and it's nearly as good, I just think it's worth making people aware that if you want a cheap knife that's good enough to use yourself, but you don't mind lending it out to people who could possibly ruin it for you, £4. I've used it quite a lot and I'm quite happy with it. Doesn't replace the real one though. So that's my review of the most useful pocket knife I think there is, the Victorinox Spartan, and its budget brand copy. Well worth looking at. So thanks for watching, and that's all till next time.